Hey, welcome back to another episode of Sly Cooper. I'm just going to load the game where we left off. Ended the session after I finished the last episode.
Well, this Muggshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere. But how are we supposed to find him?
I don't know.
City
Probably
is a
look
big
for him.
place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to
Could it
find
be
a way
also
to
that his
break
name
into
is
the
on it?
building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Alright, so I think I checked the tape because I know you were in this like drain pipe. Like I had started it a minute ago before I actually like hit record, and it took me that spot, so I was kind of confused because it was like, well, I was not in this cutscene, so I don't know. Sneak up on these guys. But yeah, like I was kind of just a little confused because it was like, what the heck? What was that all about? Like, I don't even know what was going on there. I guess we're not going to hear what Muggshot had to say, unfortunately, because like, I don't know if you noticed this, but Sly was just like hovering over the ground, over the yard, and then he just kind of like jumped on that little thing. So I need 3 levels, 3 keys. I think the game makes you do all the levels now that I think about it. Because like in the last one, I was like, I don't know how many levels I need to do. And then it was like, you got to do all the levels. I kind of feel like, if I remember correctly, like each area gets a little bit longer. But as I stated in the previous episode, I haven't played this game in like, you know, over a decade, so I don't really remember. I think this is like, oh yeah.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
The
Sweet.
blasting
Use the left
station.
analog stick to aim and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
So we gotta shoot at stuff, basically.
Let's go, Sly. No! No!
Anyone that's played part 2 kind of thinks it's fun, like should kind of think it's funny how like Murray is acting kind of like scaredy. Eventually when I play Sly 2, you'll know why. If you haven't already, you know, played the game or know. What is with this music? Almost kind of sounds like somebody's just like, damn it, Murray, why'd you get in the way? Anyway, it kind of just sounds like somebody's like randomly like smashing the keys on a synthesizer. Calm down, Murray. Ain't that big of a deal. So I guess Murray can take a hit unless I shoot him directly, which is kind of lame that I can hit him directly.
Good shooting.
Yeah, just don't get in my way again.
Oh no. Halfway there.
Halfway there.
No.
They almost tricked me with that one. Got him. long as nobody like runs up from behind and it's out of camera.
I'm almost done. Oh no. Oh.
Got him.
Awesome.
See, Murray, that weren't so bad if you just stay out of the way. I don't know why that animation kind of just made me think of Banjo-Kazooie. But it did. Get some more cash. Could always use another. Could always use a lucky charm. You know, they're magically delicious, as they say. Boneyard Casino. Are we gonna take out this Muggshot guy? Gonna ruin his whole operation.
Nice job getting in.
Thanks.
Look out for those guards. Muggshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
This makes me think of like the casino in Persona 5. Thanks, bud. I guess it's what they say. Dogs are really raccoons' best friends. But anyway, so yeah, this kind of reminds me of that casino in Persona 5. Where they have like, I don't remember which enemy it is, but like there's an enemy that's like really, really good for grinding like the item you need for like one of the best lockpicking tools. Gotta be careful here. We don't want to set off the alarm. You gotta love the sneaking sound effect. Probably have to drop down and take those guys out real quick. Real quick like. Got him. Not a problem here. Raccoon going crazy with a stick. Alright. Are these light fixtures? Yeah, they are. Like, they're going crazy there. I don't know if there's any more dogs around. I guess there was no more. There were no more dogs. Gotta get all these bottles. Don't want to have to run through here another like time to get the book. Is there anything important with that? Slot machine? Guess not. More money. More bottles. You know, just everything that a thieving raccoon could ever want and more. Ouch. Well, that sucks. I guess you're just supposed to wait till you do that, but, you know, whatever. Go back and get... Was it... I guess I got the other ones then? Okay. Muggshot. Gotta love it when a character has, like, one eye slightly bigger than the other one. Watch out! Domino! Like... It's kind of a bit of a... Because, was that a Dalmatian? I don't know, but it would be kind of a bit of a shame if the Dalmatian doesn't have something to do with dominoes, you know? Alright. Not too shabby. Whoop. Alright, cool. Looks like the floor is electrified. Like, Muggshot's really let this place go to hell and back. Ugh. Yeah, see, something like that could happen. Customers could, like, you know, fall in the water and electrocute themselves. Take that. Why is the casino flooded? For no other reason than to, like, make us do obstacles? Alright, cool. Not bad. Watch out for the electricity. And watch out for these. Like, they started to add, like, security to the roulette tables for some reason. Beats me. I guess they felt like it was insecure. But anybody who knows anything about casinos know that they're usually built in a way where, you know, they're a ripoff. Like, like, casinos are not typically set up for, like, people to actually win money. They're there for people to lose money. And that's why people who run casinos become, like, outlandishly rich. Cool. Alright, I need one more. Is it up here, maybe? There it is. Cool. Nice. No, we gotta unbutton the thing.
To enter the vault code. Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
1-800-999.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper.
B.F.
He
Cooper?
discovered a way to speed up the clock.
I wonder if B.F.
Perfect for
Cooper
those long
is a
stakeouts.
like...
Just hold down the triangle button.
It's supposed to be like... Well, no, that would be DB, wouldn't it? Not BD. DB Cooper. I wonder if they ever made a DB Cooper joke.
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
Got it. Oh, man. Man, I had to do this shit more than once. Whoa. Alright. Oh, come on, dude. Cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we got enough to do that with the car, but I'm sure there's probably more than, like, there's probably another level or two. Go ahead and take out all the levels before we continue. Might as well, right? Boing. I guess it's just this level over here, and then it's... then we'll be able to move on to the next thing. At the dog track. Oh yeah, this is a racing one, isn't it? Murray's got a race in a car or something.
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting
Whose
challenged
face
to a
is
race
that?
by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
It's a good thing that Sly knows how to drive the car. Now it's time for another episode of Wacky Racers. Watch out for Dastardly. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I always loved the Wacky Racers. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid. Even though it was like, oh, well, we're not getting that one. Even though it was a show that probably came out like, 30 years before I was even born. I still loved it. I still thought it was a great show. Alright. I always thought that, like, I know they're not the same. I think they're played by the same person. But I always thought, like, Dan Dastardly was, like, kind of, like, secretly Gargamel from the Smurfs. Alright, is there no other way to speed up other than just the nitro? Because, like, this is kind of dire. It looks like if you miss one, you're kind of screwed. Because I really don't know how I could be doing this any better other than I missed that one. You know what I mean? I've already got one lap left. I don't really see it happening, but we'll see. This is not, Mario. This is definitely not Mario Kart. Oh man, did you see that guy? He like broke my nitrous. Ah. All right, Murray. Drive better. Just drive casual. I don't know. Just make it look like you're not trying to drive. Like, oh yeah, no, it's keep your distance, but try not to look like you're trying to keep your distance. I don't know. Fly casually. Okay, like, can I...
Man,
no.
Those crummy dogs are pumping me right and left.
Well, get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Alright, let's try this garbage again. Ah, he broke my nitrous. There's the Panda King. Alrighty. I wish these guys would stop taking my nitrous, man. That's how I'm supposed to speed up, man. How am I supposed to win if I can't cheat? Man. Alright. Alright, dude. Move out of the way. Move out of my way, bruh. Alright. And turn off that annoying siren. That's a game I've thought about playing. I think it's called the Forbidden Siren, Siren Blood Curse. I can't remember. It's one on the PS2. I used to have it. I downloaded it on the PS3. I remember not really being that impressed with it, and one of the things that kind of sucked, in my opinion, about the game was the fact that, like, you, like, have to keep replaying the same levels over and over and over again. Do one or two things a little differently, and then you like, dude, seriously, they're breaking all the nitrous. How am I supposed to catch up? Anyway, you do one thing a little differently, and it ends up unlocking another part of another level that you have to go replay again. And like, it seemed like a bit too much, like, trying to do a lot of trial and error. If I played it, it would probably be more along the lines of like, this is this game, and something like that. Here's a couple episodes. It probably wouldn't be a full playthrough because, like, man, I do not know what I'm doing in that game. It's kind of literally like I was saying, like, you play through a level, and then you go about 3 or 4 levels later, you do something. Oh man, driving is terrible. You do something, and then it's like, okay, it unlocks something in an earlier level, so you got to go back to an earlier level, and with the ability to do more stuff in that level that you have to, like, do, it unlocks another thing in another level. And then like 20 levels later, it unlocks something again on the first level. So you got to go replay the first level and do all the extra stuff. And it's just kind of like, it was made, I mean, it was made with a person who I think was the like head developer or like the leader of the team for the first Silent Hill. So it's kind of got that going for it, but it's got that problem of like, hey, you know, we're going to have you play this game, like these same levels over and over and over again. I don't know. I mean, other than just to show it off, I really don't know why I would play it. Maybe I would do it. Maybe I would do a playthrough of it, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it. I did download it because I wanted to play it again to see if I felt differently about it. So maybe that would be a reason to do it, but like I said, I have no idea how long it would last or how interesting it would be to see me go through the same level for the 20th time or something. Can we do it this time? Nah, not with this, like not with missing that, I don't think. Yeah, because the thing is right up here. Well, I mean, we got to second. Getting a little better every time.
Okay,
Those
second left
crummy
van with that.
dogs.
We need that key.
I mean, you're a hippo. Hippos are like crazy dangerous. Can't you just get in there and do some stuff? Alright, come on, Murray. I don't know, like, I guess this kind of goes on my philosophy that I've been talking about, like, with Ichima-san and, like, some other games I've talked about before about, like, the main crux of the game, you know, is about one thing, and then they have, like, a mini game here or there that plays completely differently, that's not super well, I guess. I would say this is probably better designed than most others, but like it's not really super well designed and super well, you know, intuitive because of like you have to learn a new skill for the game that you will never use anywhere else. But I mean, it's all right. It's a little bit of variety. Honestly, if these dogs didn't break my nitro, probably wouldn't be an issue. Like that. I don't remember them doing that on the PS1, but like, who's to say? They probably did, you know? Like, if they're doing it in this one, I can't imagine why they would go in and program it for them not to do that, you know, for them to be able to do that in the collection if they couldn't do it already. Alright, get out of my way, you bastard. Alright, now we just gotta maintain our lead. Maintain the lead. Should be smooth sailing, I guess. Alright, or whatever. Alright, cool. Was it that really hard, Murray? Oh, I'm gonna go get a hot dog now. A hot dog would be good right about now, actually. A good hot dog. I haven't had one in a little while. Ouch. Alright, and I think that's all the keys I can get before activating that car. But I think I'm going to call the episode here. I appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.